Golf Central on YouTube, brought to you by Apex Irons from Callaway.
Hello, I'm Anna Whiteley coming to you live from Atlanta Athletic Club ahead of the KPMG Women's PGA Championship. This is your Golf Central update. Well, 21-year-old Tavatanakit, just a couple of months removed from her win at the ANA Inspiration, tees off at 2 p.m. on Thursday with Yanni Sen and Celine Boutier. Patty joined Amanda Blumenhurst and myself on set as she gets ready to chase her second major title. So good to see you. Congratulations on an amazing season. Tell us, how has life changed since becoming a major champion?
Yeah, I just feel like I'm living the dream right now. I know since that day I jumped into the poppy spawn, and ever since then I've just been so confident with my game, and just kind of had the idea of what I can do out here as a professional golfer and as a rookie. So obviously has set some high standards on myself and my game, but at the same time just focus on the process of getting there too.
Well, you're talking about the different aspects of your game. You know, it's so easy to talk about Patty's length. It's just so fun to watch you off the tee. You're currently 8th in driving distance. What just blew me away, though, at the Women's U.S. Open was your short game. I mean, we're going to watch some of these just incredible highlights at the U.S. Open where it seemed like you were in trouble, or there's no way. I mean, Phil Mickelson might not even be able to hit these shots. And then you were just doing it in just an incredible fashion. It seemed like you could get up and down from everywhere. Has that always been an aspect of your game, or is this something you've been working on recently?
It's just something I've always wanted to improve ever since I was an amateur. I feel like my short game and my putting got a lot better in college, just because I'm playing golf a lot more, and I just kept practicing. But I feel like my length has always been my strength, just because, you know, I grew up hitting on the driving range most of the time. I hardly play, and when I play, I'm at a tournament. So my short game has been my weakness for the longest time I remember, and it's just something I worked on constantly and developed, just hitting more shots, height, spin, control. And I just feel like it's just so important out there, because you're not going to always hit the best every single week, and you got to have everything to compete out here.
Yeah, I mean, you have adjusted to life on tour like an absolute pro. You mentioned it's your rookie season. Your wire-to-wire victory at the ANA Inspiration was just really quite something very special indeed. Is there any way that you prepared for that major that you can bring in to majors for the rest of your career? Because it doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah, obviously not. That was my first win and a major win. I just feel like overall preparation of that week was really light. I didn't really think much about my swing or where I need to be position-wise. My mental game was obviously the best that has ever been. I was really calm, but, you know, at the same time, there's a lot going on in my life that I feel like, you know, I'm on the golf course. All I want to focus on is just my golf game. And this week has been light so far. I've got my coach here, and, you know, I feel at home because we went Airbnb and just at an apartment together, and his wife's here and his dog's here. So it's just been so relaxing to go home to the dog and just not think too much about I have to play good this week, and, you know, just go out there and just play my game and, you know, be myself and be the person that I want to be.
Yeah, I mean, you've been posting solid results all season, really. And when you look at where you are in the game now and the role that you have, the sort of the next generation of talent behind you, especially in Thailand, it feels like you could be a huge source of inspiration for young girls out there. What was the reaction that you noticed in your home country to your win at the ANA Inspiration? I know Eriju Tanagan takes huge pride in inspiring young girls.
Yeah. Well, you know, the Tanagan sister inspired me to get here on tour and play with them, compete with them, obviously. The reason why I won Rolex Junior Player of the Year, because of her. I was so inspired by that. And, you know, I just try to do everything I can to achieve that goal too. And now that I'm here, won a major and inspired a lot of young girls in Thailand, I think it's really good for Thai golf that, you know, it's growing, and just a sense where, you know, like, we can compete too. We can be out here and dominate the tour too, you know, and it's a good feeling.
Well, after looking at this golf course and having had a practice round under your belt, what about your game do you think really suits this golf course?
I feel like my length would help a little bit, just because I've been having a lot of short irons in, and I've been working a lot on my driver and short irons, just because it is what it takes for me out here to be good at that and dominate. Not necessarily for everyone, but just for my part, my game, if I'm good off the tee and I have good short irons and hit a lot of greens, putts will drop. So I think if I keep having that discipline on, like hitting a lot of fairways, a lot of greens, putts will drop, I'll probably be in contention and, hopefully win.
Yeah,
we'll have you back here on the desk, right?
Hopefully.
I mean, you were averaging about 320 yards off the tee, I think, at the A&A. So, I mean, we can't wait to see those numbers
that
again.
Was hot and dry.
It was a little different.
Yeah.
But sort of looking ahead to this year as well, I'm sure a huge moment for you will be heading to Japan because of the Olympics and representing Thailand alongside area. What are you expecting from that week? I mean, it could be a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
I'm very, very excited for that right now. It's just, as an athlete in general, no matter what you play, you're always looking forward to making to the Olympic. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and I'm just really, really grateful for that opportunity and just to go there and represent Thailand. And my coach will be with me on the bag.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I know, that will be so fun. And just finally, I mean, you've come out as a rookie, you've already won a major. Where do you reset your bar now going forward for the rest of your career?
Yeah, I like to win more majors. Like, as anyone would want. If I win all of them before I, start shifting my focus on something else in life, that would be great. But just try to, go out there and win as many majors as I can. I feel like every regular week I'm just gonna treat it like a practice, a learning experience, and you just always constantly keep learning out here. Every single week, even this week, or like an Evian, or every week you're still learning and trying to be better at what you do.
Yeah, well, Patty, you are such a refreshing talent. You are so much fun to watch out there on the golf course. And long may your success continue. I think you could be in the running for Rookie of the Year as well. So we'll keep an eye out for that. But thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for having me. Thanks.
Great to have Patty on earlier. Well, meanwhile, Yuka Sasso, Lexi Thompson and Inbee Park tee off together. Lexi Thompson coming off her rough final round at the US Women's Open, and she talked earlier with Amy Rogers.
Oh, well, it's a great golf course in general. It's in good shape. They got quite a bit of rain earlier in the week and in previous weeks, so it's a bit wet out there, but it's playing pretty long. I mean, I hope that they keep the yardages the way they are, but we'll see. But it's such a great layout. It's beautiful, and it's just great to be here.
How do your preparations change as you head into a major championship?
Not much different. I mean, I had 18-hole Pro-Am yesterday. I played 9 late Monday. Had some travel difficulties, but no different prep. Make sure to do all my work around the greens and really figure out where to miss it, where the good leaves are, especially going into the greens with longer clubs in. So it's definitely key to know that. But no different mindset. I go into every tournament wanting to win, so we'll see.
You continue to put yourself in contention in so many of these major championships. What do you feel like you've learned that can help you here this week?
Well, I started playing in my first US Women's Open when I was 12, so I think the experience definitely helped over the years, just learning what to do, how to mentally prepare for the weeks, and how mentally draining they can get sometimes, and just really being patient because there will be bogeys out in major championships, so you just have to stay patient, and take advantage of the few birdie holes that are out there, a few birdie pins. So it's just learning along the way, but that's what golf is. Every time I tee it up, I'm learning something new about my game and about myself.